Welcome to the first video of Series 4, Overwatch Edition. Now I know at least one of you will begin questioning.
But Lieutenant Darkring, Series 3 isn't over yet, yeah, Daft Pop Tart. Why are you starting a new series?
Well, I have some reasons for that. One being that all of Series 3's videos are already done, so I figured why not have some more variety on the channel. And I do plan on making a video regarding PvZ content for once Series 3 is over. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Ana is a support hero in Overwatch, and is widely regarded as the most mechanically demanding support in the game, for her kit is not only extremely powerful, but can change the tide of the fight faster than a relationship going down south. Starting with her primary, Ana's P shooter shoots out darts that can either heal allies or damage enemies depending on who you hit. The darts shot out of the gun can either be fast moving projectiles while hip firing, or hit skin if you choose to aim down sights. Of course, each firing mode has its weaknesses. For hip firing makes long range healing quite the task, and scoping and does allow your shots to become hit skin. You leave a bullet trail where you shoot, and you move at a reduced speed, making you vulnerable as shit. So it is best to not stick to one for too long, or you may end up fucking up your performance. Moving on to her first ability. This thing is your lifeline, and your only saving grace in a self-protection. The almighty sleep dart. This dart of sleep drugs, if it successfully connects with any poor idiot who decided to try and battle you thinking you were a free kill, will put their sweet succulent sorry ass to sleep for 5 seconds, of which during that time they cannot do anything at all until they wake up. Use this shit to stop enemies dead in their tracks and set up the easiest free kill your teammates have ever received by calling them over to the now helpless corpse of ultimate charge that is lying on the floor. It is important to mention that if they are hurt before they wake up normally, they will wake up instantly, so be sure to keep this in mind in the event that your teammates are trigger happy. The second of Ana's abilities is the Bayonade. This glorious glowing potent jar of magic piss drenches anyone it affects in Grandma's magic fluids, which if an ally is affected, grants 100 healing instantly, and will increase all sources of healing they receive by 50% for the next 4 seconds. Enemies on the other hand, however, will take 60 damage instantly, and will not be able to be healed at all for the next 4 seconds, effectively marking them for death. This piss jar is perfect for all kinds of situations, from saving your overly aggressive Reinhardt, to being able to deny healing from the floating meatball man, because that monk can get to provide all the healing he wants when he's fucking dead, because the Bayonade is the biggest counter to his tremendous amounts of fucking healing. Moving on to her ultimate ability. Ana's ultimate consists of giving a clusterfuck of a buff to one of your allies that is capable of spelling the enemy team's death in more ways than the number of accusations against James Charles. The boost consists of a 50% damage increase and a 50% damage resistance, effectively allowing any ally to take a ton of damage while also granting them the ability to deal tons of it back in return. The nano boost also applies 250 instant healing, allowing you to very easily send a half health tank on their way to cause World War III with the enemy team as they begin to fuck them one by one in their path. Do know that you shouldn't expect getting player of the game from this, since all the credit you get are assists, so expect the person you've just given the drugs to get the play themselves. Speaking of which, one must ask themselves, which person do I nano? You ask. Well, here's a rule of thumb that I'd like to share with you. Generally speaking, the best targets to nano are either a tank like Reinhardt or Roadhog, or generally anyone who looks like they can actually get their fucking jobs done, such as a soldier, Reaper, or once in a blue moon, a Genji, just as long as he's not on his knees, bawling his eyes out for that sweet nano and threatening to blackmail you for it. Now, with all of this power at her disposal, some have called us Ana mains brainless, saying that our hero deserves to be nerfed because she's too strong. Well, that's where Grandma's weaknesses come into play, for you see, Ana is the only support hero who has no mobility options at all, so to get just about anywhere, she will have to walk. This also means that she has no escape options, making her an easy target for flankers like Tracer, Sombra, or the Monkey. Her only form of self-defense is a sleep dart, which even then, if she manages to miss it, then she will be screwed. Thanks to this guide, you will now know how to fuck over the enemy team's healers as a 60-year-old Egyptian grandma who puts her enemies to sleep and gives allies more dopamine in a single ultimate than a doctor giving a patient antidepressants. Be sure to watch out for the Ash video next week. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.